Well, hello, PS51. I'm so glad to be back and welcome to DreamYard Online. DreamYard is a journey where we get to explore many different ways to be creative. The best way to start any journey is with an introduction. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Mark Boone, but you can call me Mr. Mark. Now that you know who I am, I'd love to know who you are. So let's get started. For our introductions, let's start with a question. Who are you? Let's start out with our name. You can call me Mr. Mark. How can we respond to that question if someone has never met me? Just by saying his name is Mr. Mark is not enough information. So I'm going to try to describe myself and give a little bit more information. And I'd like you to do the same thing. So the first thing would be to answer the question, who are you? I'm going to continue this introduction by describing myself some more. I'm going to give 2 physical traits and 2 personality traits. Let's start with the physical traits. Before you continue, let's use me as an example to understand what physical traits are. Physical traits are just the traits you can see with your eyes. Now, let's not be judgmental. Words like ugly or pretty are an opinion, and everybody's opinions are different. So let's not give our opinions about what we see. Let's give just the facts. So as you're looking at me, what are some of the physical traits that you can see and list? Let's make our list together. I'm going to list 2 physical traits that might be obvious if one just sees me walking in the street and doesn't know me. 1, I'm a man. 2, I think that they might notice that I am Black or African American or however people want to identify themselves. I'm just going to call myself a Black man. I think another thing that people might notice is my age. Now, you might not know exactly how old I am, but I'm not very young and I'm not old. I would say I'm middle-aged. So now we have 2 physical traits that you might have noticed about me. Did you notice any more physical traits? Did you notice my beard? That's something that you can see. Did you notice I had a gap? Did you notice that I am bald? We only ask for 2 physical traits, but you get bonus points if you can name more. Here's an example of 4 physical traits that would describe me. Mr. Mark is a middle-aged Black man who is bald. He has a gap between his teeth and he has a beard. I think that will do it for our physical description. Now I'd like you to do it. Who are you? Remember, start with your name, then list at least 2 physical traits about yourself. If you do more, that's bonus points. This list will also come back and really help you when you start creating your own portraits. Remember, DreamYard is a journey where we get to explore different ways to be creative, and writing is definitely one of those ways to be creative. So please make sure you complete this part of our journey. I'll see you next time when we continue our journey as we create a list for our personality traits. All right, bye for now, PS51.